look at the dot matrix indicators, and there's one even showing the next ScotRail Express service, which are the trains between here and Edinburgh Waverley. We've got a Class 3 at 5 leaving platform 4. Here is the station building, Glasgow Queen Street. Nothing much, but it is very modern because the station was rebuilt. Here's one of the entrances into Queen Street, and then right opposite of George Square. HST is one of the most iconic trains in the UK, and it entered service in the 80s and it's slowly being retired now, sadly. We got a Class 3 at 5 arriving in. These trains are classified as a ScotRail Express. Glasgow Queen Street, Sridna Barnrington. No, pronounce that. Sorry. Punctuality and customer service and safety. Train doors may be closed up to 30 seconds. Train to depart from platform 7 will be the 0949
ScotRail service to Alloa. Calling at Bishopbriggs, Lenzie, Crawley, Larbert, Stirling and Alloa. This train is formed of 6 coaches. Platform 7 for the 0949 ScotRail service to Alloa.
Yeah, this train that's on platform 4 at class 385 will be an express service for Edinburgh Waverley. Now they actually do have this 47-mile rendition of it in Train Sim World, but that was made by Rivet Games, and it's just a linear route with no branches. I mean, what were Rivet thinking when they were making this? The Class 385 is a well-made train in the game, even with custom-made announcements instead of the real ones, and also rather inaccurate Hitachi sounds. I do recommend it to people, but only during a sale. And the signals on the gantry and also on the track bed pertain to the platforms. This train is now leaving. Oh, we got a train arriving in. Another 385. Usually you'll see 385s at Queen Street and all other rolling stock at Central. That's bound for Edinburgh. Behind this train is the other one leaving for Alloa. And then after Queen Street, the trains dive immediately into tunnels that go under the neighbourhood. And then the next train that will leave is this one here for Cumbernauld.
53 ScotRail service to Cumbernauld. Colliat, Springburn, Rob Royston, Steps, Gatcosh, Green Falls and Cumbernauld. This train is formed of 4 coaches. Platform 1 for the 0953 ScotRail service to Cumbernauld.
Got a Class 153 arriving in. Oh, 156 arriving in. It's a diesel rail car. And in a few moments, the signal here will turn green, which is now. And the points there are now switched. Yeah, the points are now switched, which will cater for this train, which is now going to leave. Alright, so let me show you how to get from Glasgow Queen Street high level to Glasgow Queen Street low level, because I believe no one has ever covered this before. It's a bit like I love the roof here. Looks like some pancreas before its elegant refurbishment for HS1 back in 2007. If you want to get a glimpse of what St Pancras is like, come here. It's marvelous. Yeah, and there's that 156 diesel rail car that I showed you earlier, right there. And the reason why I'm heading down is because I'm catching a train for Balloch, or Loch Lomond. And for platforms 8 and 9, which are the low levels, you have to head through here. Platform 9 is eastbound, 8 is westbound, and that is the entrance for the gate line into the main concourse. And catching the 10:13 service for Balloch. And there is a westbound via this lift here. Trains, platform in Brisbane. I can't believe they have this.
Concourse. Doors opening. Lift going down. Doors closing.
This is beware of this sign. Risk of trapping hand/finger. Do not put your hands in between the doors. You'll get injured.
Platform 8.
Good.
Doors opening.
Oh my god.
Doors closing.
Yeah, this is platform 8 and 9 on the low level of the station. And it is a cut and cover station, which means it's below the street. And yeah, it looks a bit like a few of the subsurface stations on the Circle District, Houston City and Met lines.
East, Brampton Central, Dalveo, Cardross, King and Dodden, and Helensburgh Central. This train is formed of 6 carriages.
trains rumbling on the high level.
This is a safety and security announcement. Please take care of the safe areas and mind the gap when getting on and off trains, as other foot surfaces may have been stations or other trains. You also remind me that smoking and taking of alcohol are not permitted on ScotRail premises. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. Safe, sorted.
This train will leave for Nongavy. Apologies for my pronunciation. It is a Class 318, like the oldest train in the ScotRail family. The original of this was the Class 314, which ran on the Cathcart Circle line.
Dumbarton Central, Dalrioch, Renton, Alexandria and Balloch. This train is formed of 3.
We're at Glasgow Central, the main railway terminus in Glasgow, Scotland's largest city. And platforms 1 and 2 are for Avanti West Coast services, so to London Euston, while the remaining platforms are mainly used for ScotRail services. TransPennine also come to the station too, and they operate services towards Manchester. And you've got a huge sign above here showing you the destinations, from the station or amenities. And also have a nice classic clock. Here's the main entrance into the station with these 2 arches. And the station building on the outside is complete with huge sandstone and bricks. And what's this? And there is a memorial here dedicated to the men of the Caledonian Railway who were killed during the Great War. And then this memorial was the men who served in the railways and who sacrificed their lives in the Second World War. I love this so much. Yeah, this is a beautiful chocolate brown building carrying a W.H. Smith and also some cash dispensers. Yeah, and the subway is not connected to the station itself, so you would need to walk all the way to St. Enoch, which is a 5-minute walk away. And here's the Union Street exit, the exit for St. Enoch station. And the toilets are right next to it. Yeah, and that way heads towards platforms 7 to 15, and these are the main platforms 1 to 6. Here are the main destination screens, and these platforms serve trains for services to Cathcart, Neilston, Newton, Lanark, etc., etc. Even Paisley Canal and Carlisle, which is the first town in England on the West Coast Main Line. Yeah, and then this corridor this way heads to platforms 7 and 15. There's another chocolate brown building carrying a Pret. Platform 7 here. Yeah, this corridor is packed with people all the time. So you would need to walk in some sort of orderly fashion. That way is to platform 9, one of the few suburban platforms. And there's another destination screen on the right here. Here's a destination screen here for East Kilbride, Lanark, Wemyss, Cathcart and Barhead, with a few more destinations on the right, and also the low-level platforms. The low-level platforms are platforms 16 and 17, which are signposted with this huge sign here. And these are the escalators down towards the low level. Anyway, here are the other high-level platforms, 10 to 15. Yeah, these escalators take you down towards the low-level station. It is similar to Queen Street, but very different. And it looks a bit like an RER station, if I'm honest. So the right is towards Hope Street, and there's a lift over to the all platform sign, and then platforms 16 and 17 are to the left this way. Oh my god, this is confusing. And that's the exit to Argyle Street. Here's a park for the Alston Street Theatre, which lasted for about 14 years in the 18th century. And here are the other escalators down to the low level. And they are marked with this gate line here, and these serve trains to places like Cumbernauld, Larkhall, Dalmuir, etc., etc. If Glasgow Queen Street is closed, you could start your journey here. Yeah, this part where all the people are coming out of is an exit-only way out of the platform 16 and 17, and they go in an orderly fashion up those escalators. But we'll go back up this escalator, back up to the high-level station. And I love the tiles here. It's pretty Egyptian type here. So now the local area. And that's the Argyle Street entrance. That's the Hope Street entrance that I showed you earlier. And that is where all the people are coming out of. And here's the Hope Street exit. There's a lift up to the high level and also the low level. Now we're on Hope Street. As you can see, here's the bridge which carries the high level station above. It's amazing. Central Station, it says in huge bold writing. And there's the Argyle Street entrance underneath the bridge. And here's also the local area, near to where St Enoch Station on the Glasgow subway is. We'll head back into the station again. We'll head back upstairs to the high level. Back into fresh air again. Yeah, LNER are changing their timetable from December, and this would mean that LNER will no longer be calling it Motherwell and Glasgow, which I think is a good thing, because Glasgow is like, rather, like, not really accessible for LNER services. I mean, it's only for Avantis, not LNERs. LNERs are for Edinburgh, but Avanti does serve Edinburgh too, but only on a 2-hour basis.
Short, West Calder, Western Newmarket, and Edinburgh. This train is called
Yeah, I just heard Edinburgh on the announcement.
platform 3 for the 100 GoRail service to Edinburgh.
These corridors are filled with people. You can get congested very quickly. Yeah, platforms 1 and 2 are for Avanti and Transpennine services combined. And you have to form a line in order to board a train.
We got a class 156 arriving into the station. This is terminating again.
Class 1 and 2 here, and at the end of the platforms, it's so skinny that you can like barely stand on it. Anyway, we got a Class 385 coming in, and it's terminating in and will form a service back towards the capital, Edinburgh. And the Avanti which arrived in came from their own depot in Scotland, which is in Glasgow. In Motherwell or Rutherglen? I have no idea. If anyone knows, correct me. And here's the Transpennine Nova 3 or Nova 2? I have no idea. But this Transpennine is for Manchester Airport via Piccadilly. Yeah, and this is the train I'll be travelling on back towards London Euston. And it's not one of the trains which have been refurbished yet. I like the refurbished trains, and I travelled on one from Manchester. Scotland, they say express as express for some reason. Don't know why. Okay, ScotRail leaving. Say 320. And we got the Transpennine now leaving, and it's for Manchester Airport again. It's calling at Motherwell, Lockerbie, Carlisle, Penrith, Oxenholme, and then onwards to Manchester Airport. And it's a Class 397. Crowded on board, apart from the back, which is a bit more crowded. Glasgow Central, the trains go immediately onto a bridge over the River Clyde and into the South Bank. Train that came from London Euston earlier this morning. And everyone will disembark here. And this will form and the next train after this one. Yeah, here's the front of Glasgow Central. It looks quite similar to London Victoria in a way. But here you got a Class 380 on platform number 5 or 6, I don't know. But anyway, we got this Class 320 leaving for Newton via the Cathcart Circle line. And it'll go via Mount Florida. We've got a Class 3 at 5 leaving as well for Lanark, and a Class 3 at 0 arriving in. And the trains go immediately across the bridge above the River Clyde. The Class 3 at 0 waiting at the junction. Yeah, and this thing on the Avanti trains says not to be moved. So this means that it signifies drivers that the brake is on and nothing has to be done at the moment unless of maintenance. And here, so this set is 390049, and this one here is 390001. So they're both 9 cars, and this one I think is like the oldest variant of it. And this one will be my train to London Euston. Anyway, over there's the Class 3 at 5 leaving onto the bridge. Leaving Glasgow Central on our journey to London Euston. Cross over the River Clyde. Yeah, bye bye Glasgow.
Very good morning, my name's Martin, your service manager for your journey to London. Welcome on board. For customers in first class accommodation, coaches J and K, we offer a complimentary at-seat service. On offer this morning, tea and coffee, selection of fruit juice and water, and we are offering a full breakfast service. If you'd like to take a look at your menus, I'll be through to take your breakfast orders shortly. Coach H today is standard premium. If there's any first class ticket holders seated in Coach H, you will need to move to coaches J or K to receive your complimentary offer. For standard premium customers, if you'd like refreshments, you can purchase these from the onboard shopping Coach C. That's Coach H, standard premium, coaches J and K first class. If myself or any of the team on board can be of any assistance, please don't hesitate to ask. In the meantime, sit back, relax, enjoy the journey.
Welcome to passengers who joined us at Glasgow Central. This is your 0936 of Manchester service through to London.